Welcome to my YouTube channel, Nepali Horror Stories. I shared my room with my cousin brother. We lived together since I was 14 years. He was a naughty child who used to play lots of prank and jokes on me. He used to prank me and play jokes on me every other day. We had two beds on my room where we slept separately. One night, I was asleep and it was around midnight when I felt like somebody was pulling my legs. It waked me up and I thought it was my brother who was pulling my legs and playing pranks on me. Who else it could be in a room with only we two? I got angry but didn't scold him or told him anything at around midnight cause I didn't want to disturb my parents and neighbors. I controlled my anger and decided to sleep, thinking that I will make him pay for what he did in the next morning. I pulled my blanket over and tried to sleep. After a while, I again felt that someone was tickling and pulling my legs. This time, I got mad and woke up furiously to shout at my brother. But I saw that he was standing near the door trying to open it. It was summer season and we used a mosquito repellent liquid whose red beam of indicating light could show me my brother's body shape. I thought he was about to use bathroom and was trying to open the door. I didn't focus on him, but I suddenly heard a small giggling sound. I looked at him. He was looking at me and giggling. This terrified me a lot. I thought he wanted me to get mad and scold him, but I was frightened too much. In light voice, I called his name. Anirudh, Anirudh. Then he stopped giggling. I thought it was surely his prank to piss me off, and then I tried to calm my heart and sleep. But my heart pounded with fear. I felt like it was out of my chest when I saw my brother sleeping calmly on his bed. I immediately turned back to see the guy standing near the door, but he was no longer there. It disappeared from there, and there was no sound of door. This frightened me and knocked the hell out of me. I tried to get these things out of my mind and tried to sleep, but I couldn't. The imagination of the guy standing near the door was frequently on my mind. I tried hard to sleep, but I couldn't. I don't know when I slept and woke up in the next morning. My house is located in a quiet part of the city. It's away from smoke and dust and is near a small woodland. It's quiet and peaceful to stay. Exception that sometimes it gets too quiet and terrific. One day I was home alone. It was between Dasa and Tihar, and tenants were away too as they visit their village during holiday. I enjoyed being left alone in the home and was enjoying that day too. I spent almost half of the day watching TV. It was about 2 p.m. when I felt hungry. I didn't have proper food in the morning, so I decided to have some food. I went to the kitchen. The kitchen is on the top floor. I was there to find some food, but I had the phone call. I stood near the door that opens to the rooftop beside the kitchen door, so I could see the drizzling rain. I enjoyed watching rainfall too. I had lots of gossip and talk with my friend. We had a long phone call. Soon, our conversation turned towards boys and relationship. I recently fought with my boyfriend and he started complaining about him. I was like complain, complain and complain. Soon, it got frustrating and I started crying. And someone started crying along. It was strange how near it sounded, as if someone was crying beside me in the room. Was that a child? But it did not sound anymore. There was a small pause, and then I started crying again. For my surprise, the sound was there again, like someone crying behind me. Definitely in the roof. It stopped about couple of seconds after I stopped. It definitely wasn't the echo. It took lots of courage, but I threw my phone and ran downstairs with shaking the legs. Next thing I know is I was on the ground floor and didn't remember passing all the floors from above. Thank you, and subscribe my channel for more horror stories like this. And special thank you to Nepali Horror Stories from where this story has been copied. Link is given in the description below. Thank you. If you have ever experienced or have any horror stories, you can share with me.